Hey there, this is about two great gifts for people who love to read but don't necessarily have the time to do what they enjoy or love. And I have an Amazon Kindle in front of me right now, but the ideas are not the Amazon Kindle. I'm just using this to represent a whole collection of books to give you an example of why the ideas that I'm going to mention in here are going to be great gifts. And the two great gifts in general are an Amazon Audible and a Jabra device, or any, it could be any pair of headphones, but consider a Jabra. These are wireless, these are Bluetooth, and they constantly are charging. So you don't have to constantly worry about charge because they charge when they're in this, and you just have to charge this case every once in a while. The headphones are right in here, as you can see. So with that said, what makes an Audible membership, an Audible membership that gives you credits every month to buy a certain amount of books, a great gift as well as headphones for someone who's really busy? Because someone who's really busy is either constantly on the move, is traveling, is out and about. Maybe they're at the gym. Maybe they like to go hiking and they love to read, but they value fitness or something like that over their reading time. They feel like they have to constantly maintain like a peak level of performance or energy, and the way they do that is by doing a lot of exercise of fitness activities that are out and about. Or maybe they're on the road, they're salespeople, they're traveling, they're commuting on a train or a bus or whatever that is. Somebody who loves to read would love to find time, but they can't always get the latest, go out to buy the latest book and take it home, or they can't always carry a Kindle device with them, or maybe they get train sick or seasick or airsick and they can't be reading on a where they would love to. They can't read on a train, they can't read on a boat, or they can't read on a plane because they'll get sick and they won't feel very good, and they can't do that for an amount of time. Then what's the next best option? Give them the opportunity to listen to not just books that are incredibly valuable, but there's also amazing courses on the Amazon Audible program. There are entire courses. So most people might think, okay, well, I'm going to buy some credits. I'm going to get a membership. And when you get a membership to the Audible program, there's a couple ones, but you get basically credits. You get credits that are worth a certain amount of money because you pay like a monthly fee, and then you divide that by the number of credits you get. And then you can either buy books, but obviously you want to buy a book with the credit that is higher priced than a credit so that you're getting your money's worth, as opposed to buying a very a lower price book. I don't want to say cheaper, because books are tremendously valuable, and it doesn't matter how much you spend. Don't judge a book by how much you spend on it, because there could be so much valuable information or stories in them. But with that said, the credits are worth so much, so obviously you would want to spend those credits on a book that's a higher price than the credits, so that you're getting the money's worth. Now, with that said, it's not just books. It's not just books that you can buy. People are starting to publish courses, entire audio programs that are courses. Traditionally, back in the day, maybe you may or may not remember this, but back in the day when cars had CD players, or even those little tape players, you would stick them in when you wanted to listen to a tape, a course, a program, a personal growth program, a program that taught you how to negotiate better, a program that taught you how to build a business, a program that taught you how to become a better speaker, to do all of those things. If you wanted to listen to a program, you had to put it into a CD. And if you're driving, you might have had to take the CD out, put it in a little case somewhere, pull out another CD, stick it in there. You might have had to do all of those things. But those courses from back in the day that might have cost thousands of dollars or a few $100s, those courses are now on Audible. I mean, that's it. Those courses are now on Audible. Some of them, not all of them, not every single program that has ever existed, but a lot of great courses by great publishers that are still around. Those big influencers, speakers, program creators that are still around have started to put their courses on Audible. And here's the thing: they might still cost quite a bit of money. They might be anywhere between $50 to $100 for those courses. But guess what? If you have an Audible membership, a premium membership, where you are getting the Audible credits, then you can apply that credit and save tons and tons of money on those programs simply because your credits allow you to buy those programs for the price of the credit as opposed to the actual price of the book. And you save a ton of money that way. I'm pretty sure I've saved thousands of dollars just doing that because, the courses that I buy can be pretty expensive, but they're all on there, and you've got some amazing, amazing programs. I mean, depending on how much the program was originally valued, right? How I'm getting that number is what the programs were originally valued at, because some of these publishers have programs that are very classic, that stand the test of time. They're not about technology. They're basic principles about life, about personal growth and things like that might have cost $100, $200 or more dollars each just for the CD programs, and then they might have put it on Audible, and it might be a lot less on Audible, but at the same time, because they have to be competitive and all that. But then on Audible, from that you can even spend the value that a credit's worth. And that's an amazing way for a person who loves to read, who doesn't have time, to not just save money, but they can constantly be on the go and listen to the stories, the courses, the programs, the books that they will love, that they'll like. And you don't have to worry about trying to dig into their personality and knowing exactly what the person might like, and picking a book and sending it to them. I mean, if you're close with the person, then yes, obviously, having a thoughtful gift would be simply to just get them the specific book that they want. But that can be really, really, really hard for readers, because readers who read a lot, they're constantly, maybe they like mystery novels, but at some point they might just need a refresher on their sci-fi novels. Or if they're reading personal growth books, and that can range from career to relationships to finances to business and entrepreneurship, to all of those things. And that they're like an entrepreneur. They're constantly doing stuff. But you never know what specific project they need now. Maybe they need negotiation skills. Maybe they need sales skills. Maybe they need marketing skills. So having to pick a specific book for someone, even if you were to nail just the right one, giving them the option through a program like an Audible membership can make a whole world of difference, because they could look through the books, look through the shelves, and find just the right book that they need for that specific time. And but also at the same time, I mean, it's an amazing membership, because they can start to collect their Audible membership, collect their books. And Audible has an amazing program that I know this shouldn't be depended on, but their refund policy is absolutely amazing. The Amazon Audible refund policy is a beautiful, beautiful thing, because once you start to build up that library, you'll want to or me personally, I've wanted to use some of the credits, and I buy a book just because I have so many credits. I just want to buy a book. And then I realized that that's not the book for me. I didn't really like the person I was speaking on it. I don't really like the content. I don't feel the content is right for me, and I'd rather, refund that, and I get a book that's more helpful to me and all of that. So they've got a great refund policy as well. And again, if you got a busy person who loves to read and constantly be on the move, and they can't read on a train, they can't read on a plane, they can't read on a boat, like Dr. Seuss, The Cat in the Hat or whatever, they cannot listen on a boat. They can't listen on a whatever. I don't know all the places that Dr. Seuss, the Cat in the Hat, was eating green eggs and ham. But with that said, the second great gift that you can add to that is a wireless pair of headphones. Wireless pairs of headphones are absolutely incredible. They're designed now so that they stay in a person's ear. This one specifically came for 3 different sizes for the earbuds, as you could tell right here. As you can tell right here, these little earbuds come off, these little rubber earbuds, they come off, and there was 3 different sizes. So if they've got bigger ear holes or if they've got smaller ear holes, I have the middle size one, then you'll find the right fit for them. And they typically tend to stay in your ears very well. These are the Jabra headphones. And I'm just gonna share an example right now. Like, as you can see, these are staying in my ears, and I'm shaking my head really crazy. It takes a lot for these headphones to fall out. See? So it takes a lot for these headphones to fall out, because I know that's a major concern for anybody who wants to buy headphones or whatever. You don't want to lose them. But here's the thing. I mean, these do fall out of your hands easily, so you got to be careful. I've seen people at the gym who, luckily he took it out of his ear, held it, and it dropped. And we were on a second floor, and it almost fell over the edge of the second floor and might have gotten some damage, but it ended up just, hitting a pole that was nearby, and that stopped its momentum. But just something to consider. These headphones are typically a bit more expensive, or at least the Jabra ones are. It has a ton of different functions. I mean, obviously this is a high sound quality company. This has so many features, including automatic noise, or ANC. I can't remember if it's automatic noise cancellation or something, or what the A's stand for. But noise cancellation, which means you can't hear what's outside, which is great if you're like meditating and you need to focus on a certain type of music, and you don't want outside distractions, or if you're like a creative, an artist, and you need a certain type of music and you want it in your ears but you're around people. That's a great feature of this. I don't know if a lot of the lower price headphones tend to have these options, but of course, if someone's constantly breaking their headphones and losing them, then maybe this might not be the best. Maybe you just want to get them like a lower price pair that they can lose. But also at the same time, when people get more gifts that are more expensive, gifts that are high quality, they might naturally want to protect them more. They might naturally have a desire to keep them in better shape, to protect them, to not lose them. But that's not everybody. Some people will lose everything and drop everything and break stuff, no matter how expensive the gift is. But anyway, with that said, it's two amazing gift options for readers who just can't seem to find the time to read anymore. That could just be because of your business, your career, your current situation in life, where maybe you live too far from the office, or someone who's planning on moving again and they can't bring the books with them. They're constantly on a move. They just graduated college. They just got their first job, or they're mid-career and they're planning to do a career change soon, or they want to, or they're planning on starting a new business or something. And Audibles are absolutely amazing. And with that said, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful in finding your next gift for that reader in your life that is a busy person. Have a wonderful day.